You make sounds in your head, you talk to yourself in your head, you'll go there. However the belief is wired in that needs to be changed, that's what she's going to get internally. So sometimes you'll get pictures, sometimes you'll get sounds, sometimes it's just your body, you're feeling. You'll feel the body change, you'll feel the muscles tense and then release. Happens differently for each person and different with each belief. Okay, she seems to think something's going on here, so we'll check this out. So unhook your ankles and your wrists, unhook these guys. Put your fingertips together like so. Just hold them there. This is equivalent to the save command. If you think about what she was just doing in a computer metaphor, she was editing the documents that kept her from believing she deserves this life that's going to work. Then we're saving this to the hard drive. We're making it a permanent document in her subconscious mind so that it won't just go away. It's the same thing as you always save your work before you turn your computer off, so it's there when you get it next time. Same idea, so you can let go of that. Put your arm out to your side. I'm just going to test to see where we are with the process right now. This is a sort of intermediate deal. So just listen. This process is complete, so be strong if you can. Good. I get a nice strong response. You can stand back up, please. I'm going to remove the chair here. We're at a place where her subconscious just reported to me, I've had enough of that. I got it. Thank you. So we're going to verify it and see if that's really true. So I'm going to press a lot harder than I've been pressing just to make sure if this is true, that there's no doubt it is. I want you to say out loud, I deserve happiness and success in my life. Looking down, say it like you mean it.
I deserve happiness and success in my life.
And be strong. Yeah, if I let go, she brings like a springboard. Nice going. That's it.
Thank you.
Good for you. So hang in here for just a minute. So I'm just wondering if, Karen, would you mind saying a little bit about what was going on while you were sitting down there?
Well, I started saying all the things, no, you don't, everybody's going to be jealous of you, you have to feel guilty. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, wait a minute. God wants everybody to be happy and successful in their life. And if God wants everybody to be happy and successful in their life, God wants you to be happy and successful in your life.
Bingo.
And when I went through that process, it just, it was very logically based.
Mm-hmm.
If this, then that, know.
So did you tend to hear, was that a conversation going on in your head more than anything else?
But then as soon as I realized that, I felt like just kind of like a lifting, like a happiness type of thing.
Well, I think that I deserve happiness and success. Might have something to do with the feeling getting to come in for a change. She went from the scream to the ecstasy pretty quickly right there. Thank you very much. Enjoy the change.
Okay.
This car, which I drove to the airport to get to this lecture today, is from 1986. It was one of the 97% of the cars that came off the assembly line in perfect shape. Where are the rest of the cars? I don't see these on the road anymore. The answer are, they're mostly in junkyards. Well, what happened to them? They're defective. Well, wait, only 2 to 3% were defective. What happened to the other ones? They didn't come off the assembly line defective, and the answer was this. We left out the driver. The driver has responsibility to the machine. So what does that mean? Well, if you have improper maintenance of your vehicle, it'll end up in the junkyard. If you're a bad driver, bad driving skills will cause your vehicle to end up in the junkyard. Why is this relevant, this analogy? Because of this. When we look at these, we find that greater than 95% of people are born came off the assembly line in perfect shape. I can't blame the mechanism. What did we leave out? We left out the driver. Medicine doesn't talk about the driver. Medicine, allopathic medicine, says it's a machine. If there's anything wrong with it, it's just something defective with the machine. It does not include you as part of the health and healing issue, which is totally different than chiropractic, which brings the patient in as part of the healing effort. The patient is the driver. So the reality is, if the driver handles your body with improper maintenance, then obviously it's going to cause a defective physical body and lead you to the junkyard earlier. Or if you're driving with bad driving skills, a crash and burn kind of life, you will also end up in the junkyard. The relevance about this is you're not just a vehicle, you're a vehicle with a driver. The driver is the innate. And why this is relevant is because somewhere between the innate coming in and the physical expression of the body, if there's a distortion, then the physical body is thrown out of balance, and then there's a defect. It had nothing so per se to do with the physical mechanism. It had to do with the driver. And this is one of the profound differences between allopathic and chiropractic healing, is that in chiropractic healing, through the innate, You, the spirit, the identity, you are relevant to the physical expression of the machine. You are not the victim of genes.